Welcome to Rise and Narrate, where every story has the power to change your life. Family secrets hidden in plain sight. As I stood in my grandmother's kitchen, I stumbled upon a tattered recipe book that would change everything. It was old, with yellowed pages and a cover that seemed to be held together by threads and memories. I had never seen it before, and yet it felt familiar, as if I had been searching for it my entire life. My grandmother, who had passed away just a week ago, had left behind a legacy of love, laughter, and food. Her kitchen, where I spent countless hours as a child, was more than just a room. It was a sanctuary, a place where memories were made and traditions were born. I opened the book, and the aroma of old paper and spices filled the air, transporting me back to a time when life was simpler. The recipes, written in my grandmother's handwriting, were more than just instructions. They were stories, tales of love, loss, and family. As I delved deeper into the book, I discovered a recipe for a traditional family dish, one that I had never tasted before. It was called Love and Legacy Stew, and the ingredients were unusual, to say the least. I decided to make the stew, following the recipe to the letter, and as I cooked, I felt my grandmother's presence around me. The stew was a huge success, and as I took my first bite, I felt a deep connection to my family's past. But it was what happened next that changed everything. I received a call from a woman who claimed to be my grandmother's sister, a woman I had never known existed. She told me that the recipe book was more than just a collection of recipes. It was a key to our family's history, a history that had been hidden for decades. I was skeptical at first, but as I listened to her story, I realized that there was truth to her words. My grandmother, it turned out, had been part of a secret society, a group of women who had been protecting our family's traditions and recipes for generations. The society, known as the Guardians of the Recipe, had been founded by my great-great-grandmother, a woman who had been passionate about preserving our family's culinary heritage. As I learned more about the society, I realized that I had stumbled upon something much bigger than myself. I had discovered a family tradition that went beyond just cooking. It was about preserving our history, our culture, and our love for each other. And as I looked at the recipe book, now filled with new meaning, I knew that I had a responsibility to carry on the tradition, to become a guardian of the recipe myself. It was a daunting task, but I was ready to take on the challenge, to honor my grandmother's memory and to preserve our family's legacy. I spent the next few weeks learning everything I could about the society and our family's history. I met with other members of the society, women who had been part of the group for decades, and they taught me the secrets of our family's recipes. I learned about the different ingredients, the techniques, and the stories behind each dish. And as I cooked, I felt a deep connection to my family's past, a sense of pride and purpose that I had never felt before. I realized that the recipe book was more than just a collection of recipes. It was a key to our family's soul, a reminder of where we came from and who we are. And as I closed the book, now filled with new meaning, I knew that I would carry on the tradition, that I would become a guardian of the recipe, just like my grandmother before me. Thank you so much for watching. If this touched your heart or gave you the push you needed today, please like this video and subscribe to Rise and Narrate. Keep rising, keep moving forward. If you enjoyed this, there is more where that came from. Hit subscribe so you never miss a video. Until next time, this is Rise and Narrate. We'll see you soon.